Imagine being accused of murder and being locked up in prison for life for a crime that you didn't commit. The tortures of being in prison just hoping you are once heard. I am a 19-year-old U.S. citizen who has familiarized myself with a lot of wrongful convictions over the past few years. I'm also a follower of the Innocence Project, which we learned a little bit about in the Serial podcast. In today's society, with police brutality, you too could be a victim, just like Adnan happened to be. We have all seen the corruption in the justice system, especially because we watched the episode Serial. I will discuss how this goes on in everyday life. It's really not just a podcast. It happens all the time, sadly. I will talk about the causes of this, and I will talk about a solution to fix it. I don't know how you personally feel about the criminal justice system, but I can promise you that by the end of this speech, I will be able to have you see and believe that there is a way to solve this. Let's dive in and talk about the justice system and what the problem really is. The Baldini Law Group did a study and they concluded that 975 innocent people are being locked up every year. This is roughly 2 people a day. Adnan was personally locked up for 23 years before he was ever let out. I have now shared real raw information about the problem, but let's talk about the cause. The main cause for wrongful convictions and the corruption of the criminal justice system has a lot to do with eyewitness misidentification. Imagine someone said that they seen that it was you, but really it wasn't you. Other convictions are from bias or racism, which we also seen in the Serial podcasts. Now, let's dig in and find a solution to this crazy madness. Honestly, the solution is really simple. Let's just hold up innocence until complete evidence is provided. We have that right as U.S. citizens. There also needs to be higher standards on what we are using to convict a person. We can't just use eyewitness misidentification. I understand that they might think that it isn't misidentification, but we need real proof. I have shared the evidence, causes, and the solution. Now you have a decision to make. We discussed the criminal justice system and how people are being locked up every single year for crimes that they didn't commit. People are spending decades in prison, if not their entire life, dying in prison because of wrongful convictions. And this has to do with the criminal justice system convicting them for something that they didn't do. Now that you see how many innocent people are being affected, can you truthfully imagine this happening to you? Only as Americans and a team, we can stop this horrific error in the criminal justice system. Step up and make a difference in this battle. We are all in it together, and we are living the American dream while all these innocent people are staying in prison.